Japan Weather Association. We, Japan Weather Association, have developed POLARIS as a service for the maritime industry, utilizing our unique technology for reanalyzing meteorological and oceanographic data. POLARIS is the information and navigation support service that uses a huge database that stores detailed global weather and ocean data. From past to future forecast data, POLARIS is made of 3 components that meet a wide range of needs for the maritime industry. POLARIS Forecast provides global weather and ocean forecast data. POLARIS Navigation offers a navigation planning support service that minimizes fuel consumption. POLARIS Hindcast provides the reanalyzed meteorological and oceanographic data linked to the route. This data can be provided by various methods, such as email, FTP or HTTP, and Web API. In the international shipping community, GHG reduction strategies are now being discussed vigorously in order to achieve zero emission as early as possible in this century. Solutions and measures are tightening regulation on fuel consumption for new ships, improving efficiency of ship and related operations, developing energy-saving technologies, introducing market mechanisms, using zero-carbon fuel, and utilizing AI and big data. Important keys to enhance its effectiveness is the ship monitoring data and the external force that the ship actually receives, which is meteorological oceanographic information. Meteorological and oceanographic data is not sufficiently obtained under the present circumstances, and the acquisition of the accurate data is becoming an important issue. POLARIS provides necessary data and various information to solve marine-related issues. POLARIS Forecast provides high-resolution and high-accuracy weather forecasting on board. You can simply use the service by installing the application on your computer. Now let's look at the actual interface. You can obtain the minimum required data by selecting specific area, data mesh and forecast data. Data elements are wind, waves, and ocean currents. For a global area, it can provide forecasts for up to 30 days. In the area near Japan, we can provide more detailed forecasts, with a mesh of about 10 kilometers, and updates 8 times a day. This is useful for coastal vessels, and for those planning to enter Japan. A one-off order is available, and can be used as a second option during stormy weather. POLARIS Navigation is a navigation support service used together with POLARIS Forecast to help reduce fuel consumption of ships. Just like POLARIS Forecast, it can be used by simply installing the application on your computer. Now, let's look at the actual interface. First, set the standard or the shortest route, and based on that, set the departure arrival date and time, and then request for a navigation plan. Then, the navigation plan is prepared, based on the latest information, considering meteorological and oceanographic forecast, up to 30 days ahead. This recommended navigation plan can be displayed as a list on the application, and also the data can be shared with ECDs and chart plotter as a route file by importing and exporting. POLARIS Hindcast is a web API service that provides global meteorological and oceanographic data that contributes to improve fuel and operation efficiency of ships by linking it with route data. Using meteorological and oceanographic data of the actual route, it can evaluate ship performance and effectiveness of energy-saving devices. In addition, using the data of the planned route, it can optimize navigation efficiency and cost, and ship design. Now let's take a look at the actual interface. Enter user ID and password to login. Import the target route data and specify the necessary elements. It's very simple to use. Corresponding to the latitude, longitude, and date and time of the route, interpolated data will be provided, with a minimum time interval of 10 minutes, a minimum distance interval of about 20 meters, which is about 0.01 minutes in latitude-longitude coordinates. The data can be displayed in a graph, with numerical values on screen. It can also be downloaded as a CSV or JSON file. In this way, you can access your necessary data anytime you want. Please use it as your weather and ocean data server. For your information, we are planning to add Polaris Plus service in the fall of 2020. In addition to the motion monitoring of the ship that has POLARIS Navigation and POLARIS Forecast, we are planning to install a function that can easily use for ex-post evaluation of the voyage. As a meteorological and oceanographic consultant, Japan Weather Association will continue to advance the use of ocean big data. For example, by combining Polaris data and ship IoT data, or monitoring data, we can support to improve operation efficiency and enhance the added value of ships. Also, in combination with other marine equipment, Japan Weather Association continues to support vessels to ensure both safe navigation and operation efficiency by relying on accurate weather and ocean data. This greatly enhances the value of the vessels. We also aim to contribute to building a sustainable society and ESG by reducing fuel consumption and CO2 emission from ships.